we're ready to practice our Vinyasa flow. And this is Beth. She's training with me, and we're going to do this together, and it's going to be fun to watch somebody who's new start to learn the practice, and she's been nice enough to be willing to guinea pig with us. Okay, so we've already learned and I'm just going to adjust things as we need. We've already learned how to do the floating Buddha sequence, so we're going to add on to that to make it an intermediate practice. So it looks like this. We're going to add the roundhouse flip. So we're incorporating a lot of the tools that we have learned the last couple hours here, so that when we get into some of the acrobatics, when we get into some of the flips, we actually have the right ergonomics. We have the strong core and alignment so the flips can be easy. So we're going to get in with the swing behind our back, standing in the center of the mat, making sure we push the swing down to come into a comfortable sumo. Walking our feet forward, using our diamond arms so that we have a good press with the forearms. Can you kind of get the sense of the shoulder blades on the back with the forearm press now, Beth?
Yes.
You getting that? Okay, cool. Now we're going to incorporate the leg loop. So one at a time, we're going to go ahead and hold on to the leg loop with both hands. Quickly now, just get the leg loop on the ankle, and then second side, floating for our floating Buddha, getting both leg loops on. Now if the leg loops are higher, it's harder. So bring them down if they seem too high. It's just one of those personal choices. Mine are a little bit high, Beth's are a little bit lower, which is kind of nice to see the variations. Right? You can see there's about a 2 to 4 inch difference in the way that our feet are positioned. Now from here, we're going to go into our traditional, our original half Vinyasa flow. So we start out with a wide straddle T, and then stars, we just open the heart, keeping the hips really heavy, open up the heart, and then namaste. Hug the swing, hands to prayer, press the hips up, lean back. From here, we're going to slide into ladle. Once we come into ladle, we're going to go ahead and wiggle the swing into the sweet spot. So we're going to bring the legs wide and around. Hands are going to come down, and we're going to walk to the front of the mat. Once we walk to the front of the mat, we're really going to keep weight in the legs. Okay, so that's our flip. So we're going to go over it a couple times. We're going to inhale, pull forward for up dog. Exhale, press back, upside down dog. Legs heavy the whole time. That's the trick. Inhale, pull forward. Just making a small movement for now. Exhale, press back, upside down dog. Now the next time we pull forward, we inhale, pull forward. We're spring loaded. Use that momentum to come back around and come to sit. That's the full flip. Yes, at first it's okay to reach up, hold on to the swing. Notice that we pull with our head to drop the hips. Now I want you to just watch for this one, right? And so notice the difference. What we're going to do is come through our flow. Just watch, and I'll show you what I mean. We're going to bring our legs wide and around, hands forward. So my legs are really heavy. So I'm going to spring load, pull forward, and then I drop my hips to come on down. Now that's the hard part. That's why we were doing all that pelvis drop, making sure we had this nice L shape with the legs, getting our core activated, but keeping our chest lifted, head in line with the body. As soon as we lift our head, our pelvis rounds, and then we can't drop our hips. So we're moving our center of gravity into our pelvis and leading with this part of the body. Let's try it again together. Inhale, T the arms. Exhale, star. Inhale, namaste. Exhale, reverse. Inhale, reach up for ladle, slide in. And then exhale, bring the legs wide and around. Bring the hands down and walk them to the front of the mat. So that is how we change planes, right? So we keep a lot of weight in the legs. Yeah, you can always just kick them down. So wide legs, wide legs. Okay, so you can look at me. That's why we're practicing next to each other. Arch through the heart, but tuck through the pelvis. So we're getting that nice big arch. So then back of the neck is long, but we're gazing forward. Inhale, pull forward for up dog. Exhale, press back, upside down dog. Legs heavy. Keep the tuck, arch in the upper back. Keep the tuck, yes. Inhale, pull forward. Exhale, press back, upside down dog. And this, you can hold on a couple times as we practice the normal way to learn. We're just going to inhale, pull forward, and then see if you can use your momentum to come around to sit. That's the roundhouse slip. Drop. Yeah. I know. See the head?
Right.
Yeah,
yes,
the head.
yes.
She's such a good guinea pig because she's letting us use her as an example. And what we're going to do is we're going to do that nice and slow and just learn that one part of the move. Okay? So this way we can just use momentum and alignment in the future so we don't have to pull and lift.
Yeah.
It's going to really make it different when we learn how to do the other flips. So let's just kind of press back and hang. It's okay if we kick each other. So get the swing into the sweet spot. Okay, we're going to hang. So I want you to put your hands on your butt. So your butt, like where your outer thigh is. Good. Butt, outer thigh. All the way down here. Yeah. Yeah. Towards your knee more. Yeah, like that. Gotcha. Yeah. Now what we're going to do is we're going to just drop the pelvis and come to sit. And then lift the pelvis and come up. So this was the little sticky part we were talking about earlier. So without using the head, drop the pelvis and come to sit. Yeah, so you notice the big bow in the back? Because the lower and upper bodies, we've lost that pillar, right? So it's all about that tuck through the core. So you're going to drop the pelvis and let the head come up. Yes. And now we're going to do the same thing. Lift the pelvis and drop back. Lift the pelvis and drop. Bring your legs. Your legs are left behind. Lift the pelvis.
Yes, they were.
So here, yeah. That's good. Yeah. So the whole body stays in the L shape. Nope. Got to get those legs going. Let's try it one more time. So drop the pelvis. Let's do it together. So it looks like the same exact shape. So you're going to go in like that, right? Mm-hmm. And the legs got left behind. So let's make sure that we bring our legs with us.
Oh, cool. Right.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Bring your legs with you. And then the same thing. So we have to bring our legs and keep them in that nice L shape throughout. Come on back to sit. Yeah, better. Good. That's how we can learn the pivot points. I bring my hands to my bum to create more weight, or I'm actually bringing more attention and lowering my center of gravity by the position of my hands. As soon as I reach up for the swing, my center of gravity is moving up and my attention is moving up. When we're in the roundhouse flip. So if you can, bring your hands towards your bum instead of pulling up by using the swing. We're just going to try it again and play with it for a few rounds. Let's start at the top. Inhale, T. Exhale, star. Inhale, squeeze. Namaste. Exhale, reverse. Inhale, reach up, grab for the swing. Slide into position. Exhale, ladle. Bring the legs wide and around. Walk it to the back of your mat. Bring your legs with you. Walk your hands back, walk your hands back. So it's all in one simultaneous movement. Okay. And then from there, inhale, pull forward for up dog. Pull down through the toes. Exhale, press back. Pull down through the toes the whole time. Keep that tuck. Beautiful. Inhale, pull forward. Up dog. Exhale, press back. So even this is lubricating the shoulder joints, right? And so we're healing the tightness in the shoulders by moving through nice and slow. Another option is to keep the elbows bent, and then that's like a cobra version. So you can come back through a cobra if the shoulders are like, nope. So inhale, pull forward, keep pulling down through the toes, right? Keep that L shape in the body, and then we're spring-loaded, you drop the hips. Drop the hips. Yes! Yeah. Good? Yeah. So we're going to do that one more time, a little bit more quickly, so you can kind of go through your vinyasa flow right into your roundhouse flip, and then flip right back around. So see if you can time it. Bring your legs with you a little bit sooner, okay? So it's all one movement, so the legs never get left behind you, okay? So the L shape in your body stays the whole time. Come on up. Yeah. So even here, so watch me for one. So when I lean back, my legs immediately come with me. And then when I flip over, my legs will immediately come forward. It's really fun. Go ahead and try it for another round, and then we'll take a little break. Nope. See? Bring them with you. Yes!
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. As soon as they're left behind us, it means we're really arched in the lower body, which means we lost the tuck. Does that make sense?
We're really arched in the lower body.
So the lower body lost the tuck, which
means
looks like this. So I lost the tuck. Right. So if I stay here and I go back as one unit, I keep that tuck the whole time. And then I have the same tuck when I come back around. Yes. Yes. Did I feel good?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I did use my I like
Yeah, you can push a little.
yeah.
Yeah, so when we're lowering our center of gravity, we're really concentrating on just pushing the hips up.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're dropping the hips and letting the upper body come with us. It's just a really fun way to learn the pivot points and the physics of the body through the roundhouse flip. And so let's just do one more. So we're going to come from the top, and then we're going to ollie at the end, right, and show them our ollies. Inhale T, exhale star, inhale squeeze, namaste, exhale reverse. Oh, beautiful. Inhale, reach up, grab for the swing. Exhale, ladle, slide in. Now bring the legs with you. Immediately bring the legs wide and around, and your hands will come to the back of the mat. Okay, so remember when we do our ollies, we're practicing on twisting and stacking the hips in order to come into the full ollie twist. So just take a few moments to play in the space. Yeah, see if you can get it. Beautiful. So playing with our ollies instead of just upside down dog. Right? So finding our belts, pressing down. See, it's a little bit easier to press down with those leg loops on, right? See that one leg loop is loose? Press down strongly. Get some tension on those leg loops to find that engagement through the core. And the next time you come, beautiful. Next time you come through center, we're going to inhale, look forward with our heart, stretch, 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 and then exhale, flip all the way around. Good. Really fun.
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay, so those are the swinging vinyasa flows. We're going to end in our sumo, coming down nice and easy, 1 foot at a time, to 10 and 2 on our mats. And then we're just giving ourselves a moment to acclimate in the space. Whenever we do something dynamic, we want to make sure we get back into our reset and restorative before we go on. Okay, we're going to start practicing our superfly sequence next. We'll be right back with another video.